teach a course online, how I would be able to teach that course. Then I started thinking, so many issues come. What is the library? Who I call? I don't see my professor. What are my fellow students? So all these issues. What I did, I got all the issues of this in my brain. And then I was giving a lot of keynote addresses all over the world. People challenging me. Those days people said, it's not going to work. What are you saying about web-based instruction? I said, I just said it, but you give me a break. They said, no, it's not going to work. I mean, it's like I had no life. So where are you from? I said, Bangladesh. So why are you talking web-based instruction? It's not going to work. Guys, a professor from Sweden was saying that it's not going to work. It's not going to work in medical field also. I said, give me a break. Let's see what it was. After 10 years, I go back giving a NATO e-learning conference keynote. They don't ask me this question. They said, BADRUL, this is pretty good. The e-learning thing is good. My question is, how good can it be? How can I use it this way? I said, you guys bothered me 10 years ago, said it's not going to work. Now it's good, and how we can use it better? So all the naysayers, change management thing. People who don't believe it, you right away they're the luggers, right? The early adopters who believe in it. In 1995, 96, there was no believer in me. They said it's not going to work. How can you teach a course online? I said, where are you from? I said, Bangladesh. So they're like, wow, you don't have a technology there, and you guy from Bangladesh talking about web-based instruction? I said, I was here. So that's why I learned. So you see, the culture. Now you go to even a person on the street, have a smartphone. You say something, where is the next Walmart or where this? And he said, okay, order. He is going to Google and give it to you. So you see the culture has changed. But one thing has not changed, will not change. How you make learning interactive. How you make sure your learner have learned what you have intended to. You have to understand technology, growing, and individual who are living in this world of digital world, with my television show, now in Fox 5, Khan's Digital World, we talk about all the issues. Technology improving, human has to change. So with this changing behavior, it's not like USA or it's not like all the technology savvy society. All over the world, they have a smartphone. By click, they can go anywhere. So they are changing. Their demand is different. Can you teach? You're a pretty good teacher or professor in front of the students when you see them. When they're not with you, are you able to teach them? That's the challenge. So I put all the issues together, created this e-learning framework. It looks like this. So first thing, you see, some of the questions they're asking are pedagogical. Some are technological. Some are interface design. Then I put them together. So let's go through that. So what you're supposed to do, you put each stakeholder at the center of the model, you start asking questions. Can you take care of those issues they want? All over the world, if you do, I had one distance learning audio keynote I gave it to Canada. And there, one of the students they go by provinces. British Columbia student asked me, I had a wonderful course taken from UC Berkeley, but I didn't like their administration. They had a hard time online registration. So you see, learning is one thing, other things matter these days. If I come here, if the electricity light not working, I'm a professor, you don't blame me, you blame the building. But online, they don't know this thing. Online, they want to see only small screen smartphone and something not working, you tell them something wrong. So you have to put your learner at the center of the model and then ask questions. Can you take care of them pedagogically? Can you take care of them ethically? So here you go. So in here, I hope type 1 comes. So the framework that I created
Actually it came in 2001 in my web-based training book, but previously I presented it. So I found there are 8 categories of issues. So these are subcategories. By the way, there are so many dissertations been done, research been done based on the framework, but I yet to learn something else. Because technology changes, our pedagogical approach changes, and our students' population, their mindset also changes. We are in a very difficult time that now coming about artificial intelligence, adaptive learning, and all this. In my television show, we talk about that human interaction is important. You cannot live at the human. See? So, you should be thinking about all categories of issues, and it will be on your benefit. So now I'm going to go for each one of them. Oh, this is the book. Look, I want to show that. I'm not selling it. Just this book has been translated to 22 languages. Hundreds of countries using it. But this came out last year by Rosina Zamaluddin from USM. And this book, you should get it discounted. All this thing in here is there. Here. Okay. So, okay, now come to the fact. Pedagogical question. What types of content are appropriate for e-learning? You have to think about it. You just can't put everything in there. Something called blended learning. So don't force it. By the way, Badrul Khan, my name is Badrul Khan. Badr means moon in Arabic. But I had a student, I was teaching upward bound students, high school kids in US. They called me bad, and Michael Jackson's Bad album was so great. So I'm a bad person, I guess. So, but actually it's moon. My wife's name is Qamar. In Arabic means moon, and my name is Badr, means moon. We want to be right. So the president of Fallujah University, this moon stars. Very nice. So you see, you have to, what types of content I have written in my book called Khan's E-Learning Tips, Bloom's Taxonomy. In Bloom's Taxonomy, I showed how you can decide that content should be online or should be blended. So that book has some information. Now this is going to be important, content suitability testing. I have a dream speech by our great Martin Luther King is a historical event. It's never going to change what he said. That is a stable content. US foreign policy may change, is a dynamic content. So if you are teaching a course, first do this thing. Which are the contents are stable, which are dynamic. Dynamic content you can go to the internet and make changes. But stable content you don't need to. So don't bandwidth, don't put everything together and make it slower. So if Dr. Martin Luther King, I have a dream speech, you can supply it on CD or put it on the site, they can watch it later. Because it's bandwidth hog, big project. But the best thing to do, if it's dynamic content like foreign policy, guidelines, you can go in there, changes within a second. If Congress says that this thing have a new sanction, you can change it. So you have to start. Do you understand that? It will save you a lot of money. Just find out in your course what are you going to show. I want to show you video. Is this video up to date and is it stable? Then put it on a site somewhere. You are trying to offer your courses globally because MOOCs are global. But do you have enough information how your students have access to these materials? They are going to 4G, 3G, all this old dial-up. Who never shows up. Remember? We almost gave up my computer. I almost broke my computer. All I wanted to send an email, this 1200, you guys are not older nowadays. 1200 people, what is B, what about history? Said, still not coming. Just keep up. Now, just, you know, the little kid, and my wife did the same, I'm sorry to say that because this has happened recently, that a little kid on a magazine in Germany, he was looking at it, he was gonna go forward and he was going like this. You see, the culture, my wife did that too, other day. It's becoming people, they don't know if they're in the water or they're in the ground. If they're on the real life, everything looks same. How you handle these people? The guy said, oh my gosh, he's looking in the magazine, he's going like, oh, I can just go. No, you don't do that in here, you do that on the... Okay. No, I'm not going to go. Okay, this is very important. Now, in instructional design, what is your thinking? Are you going to be more didactic? Like, here I am, I know everything, you learn from me. That one, didactic. Other one is that, no, I am like a coach. I created a good learning environment. I'll be on the side. Sage on the, not the sage on the stage, but guide on the side. So you decide. You don't see the students anywhere because they are not with you online. So try to understand some content may require you to be the guide on the side or sage on the stage or combination of both. These are very common sense things. I'm just reminding you. BADRUL Khan does not give any prescription, but I describe the situation. Because if I give you, okay, he give me water, very nice. He give me water fast, very nice, but he give me 30 minutes left next. So when I took the speech communication in America, in speech communication you always say good thing first, and then you say, however, that means negative. So he did this first and this. Very good, thank you, my friend. So you need to make sure you must be sensitive to the system of your pedagogy. Don't be like sage on the stage all the time. Okay, technological. These are few issues I want to talk to you about. Oh, why BADRUL Khan doesn't give prescription? You know why? Tell me why I don't give prescription. Because if I say that do it that way, next time I come, you're going to catch me. So I don't give prescription. Because I do not know. Life is, so much is changing. They'll just say, hey, you come. You convince me to learning. I got the learning system. It failed. I almost lost my job, you know. So I don't want to do that. I said, you may consider this. I bring the problems. You solve it. But why couldn't you solve this problem? I said, no, because my book is translated to 22 languages. Why is not one language? Translation is like a glass of water. You put it on the glass, it takes the shape. If you go big mouth, it's going to take the shape. Your culture is different, your talking is different, so how can a system work as one size fits all? Technological issues, you have to figure it out. If your software, you need it for students to have. Let me go to okay, this one I want to talk about. Bill Clinton, our president, very good one, he had made a law, Section 508, is called the American Disability Act. Person with disability, a blind person, he go to this site, you'll say, you probably go right here, there is software called screen reader. For the blind person, it will say graphic interface design. But you would not hear anything about graphic. That's why programmer have to write with the graphic has some meta tag or keyword description that this is an octagonal framework developed by BADRUL Khan looks like this. So he or she will hear that. Because the screen reader will say that. So there is Section 508. I request Malaysian government, Asian governments to be sensitive. I have done that for many years. Sensitive to people with disability so that they should be accommodated in learning. So possible, all you do, the programmer has to use an extra effort to write keyword or description of the graphic. Oh, this question, education minister in United Arab Emirates 1919 asked me the question, how do you know the students is taking the exam is the right student? People say, okay, students taking the test, there's a camera. Okay, fine. People are not this smart, they're pretty smart. Yeah, you are in front of the camera taking this, someone is underneath has a keyboard and he's answering it, right? So what are you going to do? You said you take the iris and all this. So much trouble of evaluation. I said, design the course such a way, don't give the final exam. Don't give the final exam. Rather, give exam which are more like interactive, collaborative, project-based. So you know a flow of learning, relationship. All of a sudden you give final exam, they are going to be chances to cheat. If you do have to give them, at George Washington University, my master's student will say, okay, you find a reliable supervisor who send the questions. So under that proctorship, you send me, fill it up, answer the questions, and send it to me. So it is common, comes from mostly at Iraq University. I had education minister, also the higher education minister and Minister of Scientific Research asked me the question about this examination. So the understanding of teaching, see, learning is collaborative. Means you can learn from each other. But assessment is, I'm sorry, very individual. You have to do it yourself. And now the question is, online somebody can cheat, but you need to come up with a system so that they cheat, they get no more problem. In online education, you have to make sure that everyone is involved and everyone gets feedback about what they can do to improve. So you can get a lot of feedback about what was the picture like, how's the content deliberation, how did the instructor did, how was technical support, how was all these things. So you get the information and then incorporate those into new design that will feel better. I don't want to do many things in the air. If you go online, when I was teaching instructional design course for my graduate students, I used to give them the boxes of their project. They would come and see. When I go online, I know they're going to ask the same question. So I asked my graduate students, may we use your project for an online instructional design course? They said yes. And I said, okay, I'm not going to use your name and grade. So they would have only the topic. So we'll make it available. So it's a lot of homework you have to do if you go online. There's a PDF, they go in there, we'll see what their project of previous students are like. Everything possible, but you have to move little, go work. Okay, let me see this one. Okay, all right. Cross-cultural communication. Different culture, different science and symbol. So you try to avoid that. For example, thumbs up. In Bangladesh, when I was playing cricket, I was batting the ball. I bowled, means I was out. So the kids will do like this, they call it green banana those days, meaning that you did not do so well. So you think about it. You give a question from your university, and you say, where is Columbus, Ohio? Locate that, and then he click it right, he got the right answer, and he give thumbs up. And that guy in Bangladesh doesn't, if you understand thumbs up means derogatory, you get upset. You probably break the computer. But in Western culture, it's way to go. Why are in this trouble? Because we are so global. Technology brought us so much blessing. But if you forget human behavior, their authentic culture, the way they move, I'm sure the way I'm speaking, you have seen a speaker like me, because sometimes I'm joking, right? Some culture, they may not like it. Hey, he jokes a lot, he's not teaching anything. But I'm teaching, but you're only taking my joke as the wrong thing. But it's pertinent, it's relevant. So you have to think about, if you're offering these courses to global diverse audiences, Make sure they have culture, they are human, even though they are learning through the technology. Oh, this one is geographical diversity. If you require live learning, if you take live discussions, and I am in Washington, D.C., 8 a.m. in the morning, I want to discuss with my friends, students live. It will be, and I have students in California and with Hawaii. Oh my gosh, I'm not that popular. You know, they're going to wake up, give up their sleep, and wake up 4 in the morning, want to chat with me. So, geographical diversity. So you know thyself, you know your students where they are. We have divided this etiquette. You have to tell students how to behave. Nowadays they know. Legal issues. Any culture, like we can put our learner's picture up there, but make sure you have the permission from the students, because people can misuse it. After all this I say, my question to you, are you really ready to do this thing? I just give you few issues, but there are millions and billions of issues all over the world. They're going to come, and question they will ask, if I get it online, I have been asked that from Iraqi minister because they don't believe in online education. And they criticize it in America. We have online university, standalone online programs, PhDs. So they would like to see that online courses are valid as face-to-face classes. But I think it's going to be even better, right? It can be better, right? More interactive. Make sure you provide support, counseling support, technical support, or advising support. My students, George was new to tell me, my mother passed away. My homework is due. Now try to answer to them. Don't worry, you take care of that. We will take your submission later on without any problem. By hearing that, it's but true. So you are a very good person because we're building the relationship. Others in online, they just talk to the computer and it comes like, cannot talk, cannot be communicated, wait till 3 days later, something. That's not going to work. But within the scope of students' presentation, I don't know how much time I have left, but I just showed you some issues left. And this will help you. Okay, this is important. This book, I came here last year. Every place I go, get involved, I want to do a project. So this one is at UITM, Issues and Challenges in Learning W book, with BADRUL Khan, Zainab, Muhammad, Noor, is Zainab here? Oh, Zainab's in the back. And Faiza Abdul Mazid, who was the dean. So book is almost ready, not published. How we did the book? I don't give anything free, really. I make people work too. So I give about 30 or 40 UITM professor. I said, okay, we'll work a book together. So over a year and a half, about 2 years now, I don't know totally, they have been, some of them I didn't hear. So I said, you take a group of professors, take one of the dimensions and find the challenge, and they have done it. So it's going to be a book which will be published by UITM and will be marketed globally. You can see, like she did the challenging, like a, it can be even better. Our name is it will be changed, just to show that we are all in there. Okay, this framework can work for the most. And with that in mind, this framework can be worked for MOOC. And I'm so glad, 2016, my book MOOC, with two of my students, they're full professors at University of Texas now, won the best award, AECT, Association for Education Community Technology in Vegas. I went there, and this is this prestigious award. And based on this framework, the new book coming from Rutledge is called Responsible Analytics and Data Mining in Education. So this book is my framework also. And there are other books already published for the framework. And these are Amazon, this book. So this book is here, this book. So all over the framework. I have no life without the framework. I cannot get out of it. So this book came from Ruthless International Handbook. Okay. So any questions, comments? You can give me a couple minutes, let's see. This is my website. Because people ask for my card, I say I don't have a job. So it's badrulkhan.com. I really do have a job, but I don't have a job. So badrulkhan.com, it's got a lot of resources. That's my website. And thank you. And thank you. So, what is your questions? What are your questions, please? Okay, I will let, okay, please, yeah, we can go. If you want this presentation, they can make it. He's got in his computer, you can borrow it. Thank you, go ahead.
BADRUL HUDA from the Faculty of Education. My question is about the students' engagement, specifically with e-learning outside the classroom. So the question is how to deal with the challenge, or how to, let's say, deal with the challenge of engaging students outside the classroom within the platform which relates to e-learning. Because usually, if e-learning is considered and it's outside the classroom, personally talking about myself, so usually students will have to postpone or delay the assignments or activities that they are required to do on the e-learning platforms. Okay, I will do it tomorrow or tonight, and that goes on. It means that how are we going to engage students with the e-learning outside the class, similar to as they are engaged within the classroom environment?
Well, good. That's a good question, but I hope I understood completely. So you see, e-learning is electronic learning. It can be done in the classroom. If I'm using these electronic devices to show you, it's a part of the course, face to face. But if you're not with your classroom, so on the smartphone, you want to watch that video, what is e-learning, so you do it in your own time. Now, what my model suggests, make sure that you'll be on the train, you'll be on the walking, also taking a basketball shot. You might want to see something. It is like this. Under that condition, what are the factors important for you to consider? So for blended e-learning would be, you do face-to-face, but some parts you possibly can do online, you can do it in your own time, asynchronously or synchronously. Harvard used a good term called flipped classroom. You go and watch the video, and in the class whom you come, you ask questions, answers. If you, because of the time, I can get you more article on that. Next, please, if you have any. Know that it's not me, is he looks at me, and he is like a dictator. In online education, you don't have that. Any question? Any other question? No? Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Oh, one announcement. I have this education technology magazine out of print. It's not gonna be printing. This one has a special issue on big data, and they use this for that. And again, uses my framework. So I will give it to someone. I don't have any fabrics. It's all decided by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, our Almighty. Is anybody here whose birthday is today? Okay, again, is anyone here whose birthday one day before today or one day after today? Oh, congratulations. Okay. So, could you please take a picture? And this, I'm gonna autograph. You see, can you see like this? Yeah. With great pleasure, our wait till next time when I come another day. I have free gifts like books. They say, why did you give money? I said, no, I give knowledge. Yeah. You know, people asking me in Bangladesh, you're coming, everybody's giving money for your knowledge van. You don't give money? I said, no, I give knowledge. You make money out of that. All right. You going to end? Okay. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.